people don't want to acknowledge that the bond market's going to collapse and that the dollar's going to collapse. And I guess these are scary things if you live in America. And the truth is, a lot of people don't like Americans. Um, the American government's done a lot of things that have pissed a lot of people off. And to a lot of people, that we're all kind of one group, even though, of course, we have individual differences politically and otherwise. But when the dollar and the bond market collapse, we will, to a degree, be in a boat together because even though some individuals have built life rafts and built uh, boats to lifeboats, I guess, to protect themselves, we're gonna need uh, we're gonna need civilization to continue. We're gonna need mass production to continue. And when I say we, I'm talking about at least 99% of the U.S. population. Uh, we are dependent upon supply chains, upon mass production, and we're going to be in a real tough situation when this happens. So I've got a plan, but it's a tough situation we're going to be starting from. So the more people who buy gold now in America, the easier that transition is going to be because it's going to be important to have capital in society. There's going to be a great demand for capital for all kinds of reasons. And that's what the capital is going to be primarily. Silver has value, tools, equipment have value, human labor, human skills has value, but we're going to need freedom, economic freedom to deploy that labor, deploy those tools, deploy that equipment, put it to productive use. And we're going to need it immediately once this collapse happens. So the Fed's meeting tomorrow. I don't know what to expect. I don't think anyone knows what to expect. We don't even know if they're going to lower 0.25 or 0.5% on the Fed funds rate. Seems to be consensus it'll be one or the other, but we don't know how that'll affect financial markets. I don't believe they can save the markets this time. I believe that their cutting rates will tell the markets that there's a problem. I believe that cutting rates will weaken the dollar against the yen and unwind more of the yen carry trade because people are going to get nervous about having to pay back yen in yen that are appreciating against the currency they're holding if they're holding dollars. So I don't think a cut's going to help the markets, no matter how big that cut is. Ultimately, it doesn't matter in the sense that the bond market and the dollar are going to zero, regardless of what the Fed does. Maybe they can affect the timing, prolong the bubble, but I don't know. Part of me hopes they can prolong the bubble because I would like a chance to prepare more before the collapse. I would like to complete my books, get them published, get them in hand, get them circulated. I'd like to buy more gold, more silver, save more other stuff that I need. So I've prepared to the degree I have, but I certainly feel like extra preparation time would be great. I don't know if we're going to get it. I'm meeting some people who are on the spiritual path out there on TikTok. I've realized that I can just scroll past a video if it's less than ideal, and this way I can talk to a whole bunch of interesting people and join interesting conversations and leave boring and stupid conversations. People want to talk about bullshit I don't care about. I can just leave. I can go find people who are talking about real shit, man. So I got that. Got through tax deadline, but we got another one in a month. People are fear mongering about that deadline. We'll see. I think we're going to be in better shape than people think, but we'll just have to see. Gonna try to work on my book Thursday night, Saturday daytime. Made it through another day. Today was a tough one. I just feel like I need a breath of air, and I feel like I haven't got one in a long time. So, one day at a time, doing what I can. You guys take care.